So I'm sure you guys remembered a couple of weeks ago I was talking about my plight in my 2023 Honda Pilot and how I can't play CDs in here anymore because the new vehicles, most of them don't have CD players, right? And trying to figure out how the hell to work this. I've got iPods and transmitting wirelessly. Well, a bunch of you talked about how, well, Pete, just throw your music on a flash drive and you should be able to access that through the stereo, through the USB connection, blah, blah, blah. And so I took that to heart. There we go. So I went out and bought I guess it's 525 gig flash drive, which you can put tons of music on it. So basically what I did was I took everything out of my iTunes library currently, which is about 144 gigs worth of music. Loaded it up on the flash drive, access the flash drive. I see I got all these folders of all these great albums and bands. Everything is on there, right? So I got to plug it in here. And so basically, as you can see, right, I'm playing the new Lucifer, right? But there is a problem. If I go to all my folders, right? Okay, you can see listed under Pete's Music. Here are all sorts of stuff, right? If I click on any of them, I can get all the albums, right? But then I notice very quickly that utilizing my stereo with this flash drive, you'll notice where's L, M, N, O, P, blah, 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 blah. It will only allow me to access a small portion, maybe not even a third, of all of the folders that I have on the hard drive. So basically, this solution is kind of useless. So I bought this huge flash drive that can store 500 and something gigs worth of music, but my stereo won't even allow me to access maybe not even 100, maybe like 50 gigs, maybe, because I can only access like half the alphabet worth of folders. So this doesn't do me any good either. So basically, I've got all this music sitting on this flash drive that I can't listen to. Which is crazy. I mean, I can go back, like if you'll notice, if I go to all, here it's got all these random songs. How many of them, see, even that just doesn't make much sense. So this is just kind of like useless. So it almost makes me believe that what I need to do is either continue using my iPods and transmit wirelessly, using the Bluetooth connector, or I need to buy a handful of flash drives, and none of them need to be big, and just put maybe specific genres or just certain albums on each flash drive, because my stereo will only allow me to access a certain amount of folders per drive, which is kind of useless. So having this nice flash drive with 144 gigs worth of hundreds and hundreds of albums doesn't serve me any good here, because I can't access half of it. And I even went and set up like some subfolders, like I did like a hard rock folder, and I put a whole bunch of stuff on there, but as you see, it only goes up to M, right? So where's all the rest of the stuff I put on there? All right, Doom, Stoner, whatever, okay, cool, a lot of cool stuff here. All right, but if you'll notice, it only goes up to M. So where's all the other albums I have on there? It won't allow me access. So this real convenient and sounds great, it doesn't solve my problem still, because I still can't access all my music. So ultimately what I'm probably going to do is just use the flash drive to put like newer music that I've gotten in. So once I add them into iTunes on my computer, I'll then load them up on the flash drive. And I can only have maybe a finite set of albums on there, but that's okay, because mostly what I listen to in the car anyway is newer stuff that I've gotten anyway. And usually once I've listened to things a few times, then I put them back in the library in the house on the shelf. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to take everything off of this flash drive and just go in and grab the newer stuff. That's what I'll put in constant rotation on the flash drive, and that's fine. I guess that'll have to do it. If I want to listen to anything older than that, I've got my iPods in here. I can always transmit from there. And at the gym, I mainly listen to older stuff, a mix of older stuff and new stuff. But on the iPods, it's a mix of everything. So yeah. So while if you have small music collections, it's not a big deal, obviously, to go this route. But with a huge amount of music like I have, doing the flash drive thing doesn't really work, not with my Bose system in this car, because it won't allow me to access all these files. it'll say, here, you can have these, but that's it. So, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just put the damn CD players back in cars, people. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. Peace out. Thanks for sitting here with me. Another one of my musical musings from the wild. Take care. Bye-bye.